Hi, this is Grant Luna with Fidelity National Title, and in this video, I'll be showing you how to use Fidelity Agent One's rent versus buy calculator to create personalized rent versus buy estimates for potential buyers. So to find this calculator, you'll want to select calculators at the bottom middle of the screen. Then you'll look for rent versus buy, and of course, reminder, you can always click and drag move these calculators around. So to get started, click rent versus buy. For this calculator, all you need is someone's current rent and a desired home price. But of course, as is the case of most calculators in Fidelity Agent One, you can change a lot of these inputs. So let's just say, for example, someone's rent is $2,950 a month. And let's say they're interested in a house price of $650,000. Like I said, you can change these. So let's say I click conventional, I can choose different loan amounts. I can change the down payment percentage. I can also click assumptions and change other factors of this calculator, such as things like the rent appreciation amount. Maybe I'll make that 4% instead of the default 2.5%. So for this calculator afterwards, all you need to do is click compute. This at first will show a break-even amount. In essence, buying will be slightly more expensive at first, down payment, and potentially a slightly higher monthly payment. But in this case, it'll show when that breaks even. But as you slide this calculator to the right, it'll start to show the buy gain as opposed to the cost of renting over that same period of time. So for this calculator, all you need to do is click the share button at the top right of the screen once again and click send full report. Now this will be a personalized rent versus buy estimate over a 10-year time span. So we can look at the owning side of things. We have some costs such as the closing costs associated with purchasing that property, the total payments made over that 10-year span, an estimate of maintenance over those 10 years, offsetting some of those costs with things like a gain in appreciation, paying down a principal balance, and tax savings from mortgage interest deductions, versus just the costs associated with renting that go up, as the calculator stated, 4% every year. So you get a nice comparison here over 10 years. Once again, you can always click the share button at the top right of the screen to text or email this to someone. Let's say it's someone at an open house, or you're talking to someone that's interested in buying. And then it's also easy to create new versions of these. So I can click back. Maybe I wanted to show them a 15-year span. I can move this toggle over to 15 years, click the share button at the top right once again, click send full report, and you'll see a nice estimate for 15 years. And then lastly, they do have different looks. You can click templates at the bottom left of the screen. This will give you different looks for this calculator. Let's say you wanted this simpler version of the owning versus renting flyer.